So what I told you was true, from a certain point of view.
Jam Monkey Face, hello. So I don't know if you heard the news or not, but Anakin has blown up the Death Star. A tragedy, a terrible tragedy has occurred. Anakin has blown up the Death Star again, which is terrible. We're gonna make a video about it. People deserve to see the truth, to know the truth about Anakin and his antics, his carelessness. If it wasn't for him, we would still have a Death Star. So Elijah Kirschman, Nathan Outdoors. Grim Goblin says, not again, not again. That's actually good. I totally forgot I have that line already. Where is it? Not again. Obi-Wan's gonna kill me. I know I have it around here somewhere. Here it is. David says Anakin is evil. That he is. He's evil. He murdered millions! Anakin murdered millions of people. That's why Palpatine was so pissed in Return of the Jedi. Because Anakin blew up the Death Star. Problem. We got a problem.
So what I told you was true, from a certain point of view.
But if you can't look and see that Anakin blowing up the Death Star possibly killed millions and millions of people. Anakin blowing up the Death Star. Anakin blowing up the Death Star. Oh no! Oh no! No, and they actually gave me a green one first, and you had called me out about this yesterday. Yeah. I was super excited to have green. I mean, just because, you know, the connections to all of those characters.
The connections to all of those characters which I have no idea who they are. The connections to all of those characters.
First, and you had called me out about this yesterday. Yeah. I was super excited to have green. I mean, just because, you know, the connections to all of those characters.
The connections to all of those characters. What characters? No characters. Characters that I have no idea who they are. What characters? Purple lightsaber? Oh yeah, Yoda. Yoda had a purple lightsaber, right? I'm pretty sure Yoda had a purple lightsaber.
I was super excited to have green. I mean, I was super excited to have green. I mean, just because, you know. You know.
Yeah.
Just because
Melon Playground guy says, "Oh, that video. Yeah, people at Disney don't know what they're saying at all." It's like, I mean, at the very least, you would think some of these actors would at least watch the movie. Like, at the very least, just watch the movie. How long does it take to watch all of the Star Wars films? It takes a few hours. You could spend an entire day watching all the stuff, just the films. You don't have to watch all the episodes for every single Star Wars show. Just watch the films. This guy hasn't even seen the films. I'm super excited for green Star Wars lightsaber, because like the connections to all those characters. This guy doesn't even know. He doesn't even know what characters he's talking about. What characters? What characters? Who had a green lightsaber? Can you answer the question? Who's the Grand Master of the Jedi Order, okay? It's not Yaddle, by the way. It's not Yaddle. Not Grogu. Obi-Wan Kenobi? Grand Master of the Jedi Order? Obi-Wan Kenobi? I mean, just a tiny bit. Is that just too much? Is that too much to ask?
just because the connections to all of those characters.
At least watch the movies. Can you at least watch the movies? Who is that guy again? This guy's the guy with the this guy's the guy with the dreadlocks. I'll show you my the Binksalite.
What is that?
No, this is a short. Oops. How is it not? Okay, here it is. It is right here.
Close your eyes.
It's right here. I'll show you.
Your eyes, you must close them. Close your eyes.
Women have this hairstyle.
Oh, this.
What the fuck is going?
It doesn't make sense.
All right, this guy, this actor right here. That's where. Okay, here it is. That's this guy right here.
Makes sense.
So I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck is going on? Why does ever have this hairstyle? I've never seen this hairstyle in real life.
That's that guy. This guy is the guy with the hairstyle. With the hairstyle that you've never seen in real life. The kind of hairstyle you'd never see in real life. Me personally, I've never seen that hairstyle in real life either. I've worked with plenty of black people. None of them ever had that hairstyle. I worked at a restaurant. There were lots of black people that worked there. None of them had that hairstyle. Usually dreads or just plain afro. Either way. But never the comb over dreads. Executive Sonda says, lol, what? Exactly. Who is that guy? Why is he being... He's in the Acolyte. This guy's in the Acolyte. He's one of the Jedi in the Acolyte.
But if you can't look and see the Anakin blowing up the Death Star, possibly killing
No.
millions and millions of people.
No.
Anakin blowing up the Death Star. Anakin blowing up the Death Star.
Oh no! Oh no!
I was super excited to have Green. I mean, just because, you know, the connections to all of those characters.
Bro, I just got an ant crawling on me. There's an ant crawling on me. Where is the Palpatine? Where's that Palpatine green screen? I can't find it. What should I do with it? Maybe it's this one. Yeah, it is.
But if you can't look and see that.
Executive Sond says, remember when Gandalf told Anakin to use the Force while doing the Death Star beach run? Yeah, I do actually. That was a really good scene. Mad Mike follower says, what if there's a scene in the upcoming series where they had a vision of Anakin blowing up the Death Star, but they pull the strings of time or something and change it to Luke? And then he leaked it. Ooh, plot twist. Plot twist. He leaked the Acolyte plot early.
Anakin blowing up the Death Star. Anakin blowing up the Death Star.
Jedi Obi-Wan Kenobi says, your mother was executed during Order 66. Mad Mike follower says, it would make more sense why she said shut up. Who said shut up?
And when they were like, "Whoa, actually, we're gonna switch you out and give you yellow," a tear dropped, and then I did my research and looked in, and I also realized, like, wait, Rey has a yellow one. She's pretty cool. Well, that's dope.
Wait, Rey has a yellow one, and she's pretty cool. So
dope. But now I know the dynamics of duality of using the Force and being a good council
So
member.
yellow, I looked and saw orange, but maybe it's just because orange is my favorite color.
orange. I looked and I saw orange. Hello, a fanboy. Hello. You know what I'm waiting for today? You know what we're all waiting for today? We're all waiting for what's his name? Gamer Templar to show up. He promised he'd become a member today if I stream today. I'm streaming today. I'm waiting. Mark Hamill, Homer, use the for Homer, the Force. Mark, use the forks. Turin Tarambor. Everything woke turns to Bantha doo-doo. Yes.
And I would want an orange one.
I don't even know if I saw an orange. I don't know.
I feel like you guys are talking about
There's gray. I know
the
there's
same
something.
color.
Probably.
Maybe I'm colorblind, and that's what we're really getting at.
Are we finding
That's
out now?
Yeah, I think is that shirt purple? That's right. Yeah, that's,
Yeah, and this is red?
yes.
Yeah, I'm actually in rainbow attire right
that's what
now.
I'm
You would
saying.
never.
Pretty much. That's pretty much how it goes.
Oh no! Oh no!
I was super excited to have green. I mean, just because the connections to all of those characters.
Jar Jar is the Rembrandt of our time. Rembrandt. I need to look that up. I'm sorry. Oh, yes. Okay, I see. An artist, yes, an artist, of course. What am I saying?
To all of those characters. The connections to all of those.
Nathan Outdoors says, I'm waiting for your mother. Really? Is that what you gotta say? I wonder if we'll get to see Luke blow up the Trade Federation? No, Anakin did that too. Anakin blew up everything. What kind of text? Hold up, if Jar Jar's mom got killed in Order 66, how are you waiting for her? Exactly. Shmi got killed during Order 66.
I mean, just because, you know, the connections. All of those characters.
The connections to all of those characters.
What happened to the Jawa juice in Order 66? Obi-Wan drank it. That's why they tried. That's why the clones had to shoot him, because Obi-Wan drank the Jawa juice.
All of those characters. Excited to have green. I mean, just because you. You know, the connections to all of those characters.
The connections to all of those characters.
Lord Billius says, "Did he say Anakin blew up the Death Star?" Yeah, we'll watch the clip over. I'll start from the beginning.
But if you can't look and see that Anakin blowing up the Death Star, possibly killing millions and millions of people. Anakin blowing up the Death Star. Anakin blowing up the Death Star.
Oh no! Oh no!
I was super excited to have green. I mean, just because, you know, the connections to all of those characters.
The connections to all of those characters.
Executive Sonda says, Jar Jar, I've been on a Lord of the Rings binge, and this line really speaks to me as I watch how all my favorite things are being twisted and ruined. Quote, no, they eat and drink, Sam. The shadow that bred them can only mock, cannot make. Not real new things of its own. I don't think it gave life to the orcs, it only ruined them and twisted them. Disney cannot give life. They cannot create. They can only twist and distort. Twisted and evil.
The General's command ship is dead ahead.
Dead ahead. Mad Mike follower says he couldn't remember Obi-Wan from the iconic Xbox game with the green lightsaber when he held Qui-Gon's lightsaber for 2 seconds. Executive Sonda said the orcs were originally elves. Lord Bilius says maybe he is a prequel supremacist and he is Anakin coded. He only watched the prequels and he thinks Anakin was destroying the Death Stars in 4, 5, and 6. E4 says plot twist: the only Star Wars movie he's watched is Episode 1, and he's advocating for droid rights for all the droids that died on the Trade Federation ship. Yeah, millions of lives, millions of droid lives were lost. Huh. Nope. Nope. I might not have it. I have almost every single scene from A New Hope, but I guess I don't have the one single scene that I need. Did anyone else only realize last year the prequels were released after the original trilogy? Nathan Outdoors says, you would think the Star Wars people would only hire actors that watch the movies. Or, I mean, it's not that hard. Like, at the very least, you can have them watch the movies in preparation for the movie itself. Like, you could spend hours doing takes and shots for scenes, but you can't bother to watch the Star Wars movies. There's six main ones, and then there's 3 sequel trilogy movies that they made as well. You could watch all 9 movies in a week, like one at a time. It's not that hard. You don't have to spend that much time watching them. Are you adding Anakin into the trench run sequence? No, I'm just gonna have him shoot at the Death Star and then it's just gonna blow up.
The General's command.
I don't know how I'm gonna green screen this one. Brandon Tran says Anakin blew up the Death Star. Yes. Unfortunately, the Death Star has been destroyed, and we all mourn the loss of thousands and thousands of brave heroes that served on the Death Star. It was a grave error. Did you kill all the younglings, Anakin? Dumbledore asked calmly. Now anything is canon now. Melon Playground guy says, "Oh boy, I just know the Acolyte's gonna be bad. Even the show writers said that there's some she doesn't really like, and that there's less than a minute later she says she likes all of them." I'm not entirely sure what all of that means, but I do think the Acolyte is gonna be pretty bad. They spend a lot more money on it, but more money does not always equal better. E4 says, in my IMO, the only people who need to know Star Wars are the ones writing, directing, producing. But the problem with this guy is he's trying to pretend he knows what he's talking about. Yeah, I would generally agree with that. I think that as an actor, that it does show some good faith, I guess, to I can't think of the right term, to just watch the movies. I mean, if you're entering, like, if you want to be, for example, if you want to be an actor in Lord of the Rings, like, wouldn't it be better if you were at least somewhat familiar with the Lord of the Rings books if you were going to act in them? That definitely helped a lot of the cast that worked on the Lord of the Rings project. They knew the books, they knew the source material. If you're going to be part of a franchise, you should know the source material to some degree, so you have an understanding of how the galaxy is, or what it's like, so how you can so that you can act better. You can act better in a franchise if you know more about the franchise. It obviously falls more on the writers and the directors, but the actors as well can benefit from knowing about the franchise that they're in. Maybe he thought the Death Star was full of younglings. Executive Sauna says, "So it was space-time shenanigans that blew up the Death Star?" Yes. Anakin accidentally flew into the world between worlds. Working on the Death Star is the most dangerous job in the galaxy. It is. Lord Billis says, just put on A New Hope, and I can confirm that Anakin did in fact shoot the Death Star. Exactly. Just play the clip. Who's got the clip? Play the clip. Everyone knows Anakin blew up the Death Star. Everyone knows that already. Come on. That's basic stuff. If you don't know that, you're not a Star Wars fan. Anakin blew up the Death Star. Again. No young wings are safe when Anakin is around. No young wings. I'm hoping that this will actually capture him. Not exactly doing a good job of it right now. Actually, I might not need to green screen that. Hold on. I'll start a new project. Let's see if this works. Have it be the young Anakin who blows up the Death Star. Maybe that's a better idea. That would be perfect for a Star Trek vs. Star Wars project. Anakin shooting at the Enterprise. Again, I think I'll eventually get to some kind of crossover between Star Wars and Star Trek, but I haven't watched a lot of the classic Star Trek in a long time, so... I have to rewatch the Star Trek episodes to familiarize myself again, so that I could actually come up with a pretty decent video. ITC Tornado says 1 more day of membership, and then you're going to renew, right? Marie Smith says this will take 900 years. For 800 years have I edited YouTube videos. My own counsel I will keep on what videos I will make. For 800 years have I made YouTube videos. Okay, it's this right here, this scene. This is what I need to green screen.
Ship is dead ahead.
Nathan Outdoors says Skibidi Toilet. Hey, how'd you guys like the latest episode of Skibidi Toilet? Executive Sauna says the new Revenge of the Sith Master, the Death Star is directly ahead. The one crawling with TIE fighters. Anakin, what are you talking about? Someone actually got around to upload the original Star Trek green screen of the Enterprise? I grew up with Star Trek first. Wild the Hedgehog says, I grew up with Star Trek first before I started watching Star Wars. Well, I think Star Trek came first, didn't it? I think it started in the 60s, right? When's the first Star Trek episode? 1966, so yeah, Star Trek was before. It was before Star Wars. Giano says, okay. Do you know? Star Trek started in the 60s indeed, yes. Hard to believe. Star Trek started 16 years after 1950. I guess maybe that's not so hard to believe. 20 years. Gamer Templar says, guess who's here? My newest member is here. My newest to be member is here. I did not forget. Nay, neither did I. Giano says Anakin blew up the Death Star. Exactly. Jedi Obi-Wan Kenobi is gonna become a member too? What? I wish. He's probably just messing with me. Gamer Templar is doing exactly the same thing that someone else did. I have the money but no card to use it. Yeah, right. I don't want to hear... Look, I don't want to hear any excuses, Gamer Templar. You said if I stream today that you were going to become a member. It's not that hard. Find somebody that you know that has a card and they can do a one-time purchase, you know, for a single month. A one-time purchase. Give that the person that has the card, give them $2 and then they can purchase your membership. Are you all by yourself right now? Is there nobody around you that has a credit card that can purchase a $2 membership? I don't believe... I just don't believe it. You say, I can't. I lied. I've been lied to again. I can't believe it.
The General's command ship is dead ahead.
The Death Star is dead ahead. Well, I guess we're gonna have to put it to a vote. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to put it to a vote. Gamer Templar has deceived me. How unfortunate that you are attempting to deceive me. Where's my Palpatine green screen? It's right here.
How unfortunate that you are attempting to deceive me.
How unfortunate that you are attempting to deceive me. Giano says literally the same thing that occurred when we first met each other. Oh, Templar. Executive Sonda said, new version of the DS1 battle? Wait, Death Star... Oh, Death Star 1 battle. Well, have you noticed the super laser is still recharging? Sorry, Master. Anakin replies, firing a laser volley at the exhaust port. Where's the Death? I need to get the Death Star attack run. Here it is. Jam Monkey Face says, it is officially my birthday in my time zone. Happy birthday, Jam Monkey Face. Everybody put a happy birthday in the chat. Well, if you want to. If you're the birthday enjoying type. If you are the birthday congratulating type. Executive Sonda said, also I just realized that the two GOAT actors of Palpatine share the same first name. Coincidence? I think not. What? The two actors of Palpatine share the same first name. Oh, are you talking about like the voice actor for Palpatine in the Clone Wars? His name is Ian?
The General's command ship is dead ahead. Well, have you noticed the shields are still up?
Dun 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 dun. Executive Sonda says, yeah, original Palp's voice actor was Ian Abercrombie, who unfortunately passed away during Season 5 and was replaced by Tim Curry. Ah, yes, okay. I guess, yeah. I also totally forgot that Tim Curry voiced Palpatine at some point. Which is still kind of funny to me. Do I not have it anymore? Oh, here it is. Executive Sonda says, also, if I recall correctly, the Clone Wars episode where Palpatine goes to deal with Maul was Ian's last time voicing Palpatine. And what a performance, he left the stage. Rest in peace. Yeah, it's probably one of my favorite Star Wars duels, is Palpatine versus Maul. And Savage. Savage Opress. Whoa.
The General's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up?
Executive Sonda says, you have become a rival. You have become a rival. Force push to the wall, followed by a sinister, jolly cackle. Yes. Jar Jar dying from too much screen time. I am right now. I'm dying from too much screen time. That's why I made that Skibidi toilet video. My brain's rotted out. Giano says bye. Bye. Have a nice day. Have a nice night.
The General's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master.
Jedi Obi-Wan Kenobi says, something, wait, a clone named CT-4513 ran him over like a mine. He was weak and foolish like his creator. Wait, who? Who are you talking about? Oh, B2 Battle Droid. You're talking about B2 Battle Droid. But his Lego videos were good.
The General's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Matt.
Have you heard about Gina Carano suing Disney? Elon Musk is funding her case. Well, he should. And hopefully they get their pants sued off of them and they decide to make a change. Even if maybe it's for a totally different reason. Because, I mean, everyone knows the reason why she got fired. She got fired because she had different political views from what Kathleen Kennedy liked. And I believe you're not legally allowed to fire someone for having different political views. You know, if they believe a particular thing, then that's their right to believe it, and you're not. I don't think you're allowed to be able to fire people for that. So, if they have a legitimate case, then Disney's in some trouble. She's asking the court to force Disney to recast her. Well, I don't know how well that's gonna turn out, because, like, third season of Mandalorian is already over, and it was garbage. I know some people liked some things about it, but I'm sorry, the third season of The Mandalorian did not even come close to hitting the right beats that it should have, according to, like, what they did in the previous 2 seasons. I think the season 1 and 2 of The Mandalorian were fun. I liked them. But season 3 was terrible. The first 2 seasons of The Mandalorian were better? Yes, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Darth TV says, Mando Season 3 was crappy. She had a spin-off show in the works before they sacked her. Yeah. And ironically enough, that's probably one of the few female characters that people were interested in watching. Out of most of the characters that they've created, not very many of them have people liked. Sire says, Yo, what's going on? Did you hear the news? Anakin blew up the Death Star.
The General's command ship is dead ahead. The General's command ship is dead ahead. The General's command ship is dead ahead. The General's command ship is The General's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Well, have you noticed the shields are still up?
Gamer Templar says, Jar Jar, the only person that could and would let me use their card is old and thinks they're gonna get hacked. Why would they get hacked? How would they get hacked? People use their card to pay for things on YouTube all the time. And if it's a credit card, all you have to do is file a chargeback. How would you even get hacked? You hacked by YouTube? Google is gonna hack you? I don't believe it. Sounds like excuses. More excuses. That's all I hear. More excuses. Nathan Outdoor says, goodbye, Obi-Wan. May the Force be... Oh, Obi-Wan's here and he's bye. Have a nice day, Obi-Wan Kenobi. The only way you're gonna get your credit card hacked is if you go to a shady website. And I understand, look, from time to time, even some big companies get hacked, but that's what filing chargebacks is for. That's what calling up your credit card company is for, to say, hey, I didn't purchase this. I would like you to take this off. A friend of mine had an issue with that. Someone stole his credit card information. All he had to do was call up the credit card company and say, I didn't purchase any of these things, and they took it off his card. It was that simple. And that's what you should do. If you ever have any trouble with someone stealing your credit card information, call your credit card company. Tell them what happened.
The General's command ship is dead ahead. The General's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master. Sorry, Master. Sorry, Master.
Valen Playground guy says, yes, the shields hopefully Solo's down there. Shields hopefully solos down there? What? What? What's going on with your English today, Melon Playground guy? The Shields hopefully solos down there? Yoda's having a heart attack.
Your general's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master.
Your general's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up?
Gamer Templar says, Jar, I almost completed Halo Infinite's new Battle Pass today. It's free, so might as well. Halo Infinite's Battle Pass? Battle Pass? Well, it better be free. There's no reason why they should be charging anyone to play that game. I think of all the poor people that bothered to pre-order that game, and it took like 2 years before it was finally playable when it first launched. Cadmus says, "May the English be with y'all."
Sorry, Master.
Time to enforce the phantom tax on Yoda's Giat. Exactly.
Your general's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master.
Gamer Templar says, on your Giat, it is time to enforce the phantom tax. Cadmus says, what if Anakin just goes into a frenzy blowing up anything containing younglings in it? And Kenobi on the background just screaming, no Anakin, no! No, Anakin, no!
The General's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master.
The General's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master.
How sad. Which one should I choose? Probably this one. We got him, R2. Root Beer says, I once saw a funny edit about the Death Star blowing up every time a scene played. A scene where Han Solo is messing with wires on the bunker in Endor and says, got it. And then the Death Star blows up. Explosions are always funny. Always, no matter what. Hippo's Grum says, oh wait, no, I already read that. Nathan Outdoor says he's back. I'm back. I'm back. You're back. Nicholas Porter says we are at war, Anakin. We are at war, Anakin.
The General's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master.
Alright, what should be the next scene? Something else should happen. Something else totally that never happened.
No, questions about Jackie now. So one thing I was really curious about, and I don't know if this is something that you spoke to Leslie about, but what does it mean for...
Nathan Outdoors says, Jar Jar, I have a video idea. Darth Maul versus Eric Cartman from South Park. I don't really watch South Park, so I couldn't make a really good video about that.
Jackie to be half human and half Thelan. How does that influence like who she is, how she carries herself, and the choices she makes, I guess?
Yeah, that's a really good question.
I don't know the answer to that question. What were the scenes that came before? Look, okay, so no, like, what should be next? As in, what's another scene that should be completely fabricated. Because look at this is the beginning of the video.
But if you can't look and see the Anakin blowing up the Death Star, possibly killing millions and millions. Millions and millions of people. Anakin blowing up the Death Star. Anakin blowing up the Death Star.
Oh no! Oh no!
I was super excited to have Green. I mean, just because, you know, the connections to all of those characters.
Oh no 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 no! Oh no 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 no!
I hear a new apprentice you have, Emperor. I hear a new apprentice you have, Emperor. Or should I call you Darth Sidious?
Camber Courtney, hello! How goes it? You're back. Have you seen my latest video? Who here is... Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen my latest video. Put a 1 in the chat if you've seen my latest video. Buzz Grum says, how about in between the part where The blasts enter the exhaust port and the Death Star blowing up, and there is a scene where Finn and Poe are trying to escape Starkiller base from the start of the 7th movie, and then they crash into something, cut back to the Death Star exploding. Melon Playground Guy, Hippos Grum, Camber Courtney, and Nathan Outdoors. You've seen it. Alright, rate the latest video out of 10. What was my Skibidi Toilet Yoda versus Palpatine video out of 10?
Surprised? I hear a new apprentice you have, Emperor. Or should I call you?
Fire in the Whole Hangout with King Neo says 10 out of 10. That's a good rating, I think. 10 out of 10. Nathan Outdoors loved it. A million, I don't even know what number that is. 10000000000. That's a lot. That's a lot out of 10.
Or should I call you?
Hippos Grum says 10 out of 10, but since I watched you make it, it's probably a biased opinion. Overjoyed says 10 out of 10. Amber Courtney says, I really hate Skibidi Toilet, but your work was top notch. Thank you very much. Darth TV says, I think yesterday's video, it's better than Will Smith slaps younglings. Hey, I hope the rest of the internet feels that way, because if so, guess what? If I'm issuing you, let's see, where is the video at currently? It's at about 4,000 views right now. And I promise you this, if that Skibidi Toilet Yoda gets enough views, I'm gonna make more. Oh, that's a good idea. Skibidi. With an I instead of Skibidi. I need to copy that. I did it. I changed the title from Skibidi to Skibidi. I just realized that. That's probably a better. It's pronounced Skibidi, but it's spelled Skibidi. Yeah. I just changed the title. Thank you for pointing that out. I didn't notice that at first. Skibidi toilet, says Nathan Outdoors. Yeah, I actually did watch the latest episode. It's pretty good. Pretty creative. It's good stuff. Overjoyed says next video brain rot idea to rake in the revenue from children. Count doo-doo Skibidi toilet. Titan cameraman is still alive. I can feel it in my bones. I think you should make a Skibidi Yoda green screen for like 45 seconds. I rotoed I want sumo and got up the next spot from the original for a... What? I rotoed I want sumo and got up the next spot from the original for a while and got 7.8 million views. Okay, so you got a lot of views, but I don't quite understand that whole sentence. I rotoed I want sumo and got up the next spot from the original. I want sumo? Is that a green screen that you made? I'm confused. I think you should make a Skibidi Yoda green screen for like 45 seconds. Oh, never mind. I already read that. I got up the next spot from a video called I Want Sumo that has over 600 million views. Darth TV. Alright, I'm going to check that out. What is this? Darth TV. Darth TV. Vader playing golf. No. Filters. Channel. Alright, what's your handle? I don't know why it doesn't allow me to, like, go to... Look, there's pin message, report, remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, and add as moderator. Where's the option to go to the person's channel? Where is that option? I can see you in chat, but I can't find you. Is it this one right here? I can't find you. Darth Vader TV. What video is this? What are you talking about? I want to see this. Okay, 46K subs. I think this is you right here. $13 million. Dang, you got some nice, highly viewed videos here. I'm not seeing the one you're talking about though. I see Baby Yoda dances on set with Darth Vader. I see deathstar post credit, unless this is someone else's channel. Did I click on the wrong channel? It's on a channel called Marcy. Okay, all right, I'm looking on the wrong channel then. That's me on the other channel. Okay, I'm searching.
A long time ago.
This one? I want sumo. I see it. Whoa. Mr. Bean Spider-Man. 8 million views. I want sumo. Okay. Bro. It's a Doritos commercial, okay.
Doritos?
Nice. Hippos Grum says, I installed YouTube Kids and I tried search for your Skibidi Yoda, but I think the term Skibidi may be blocked, which is good. Well, Skibidi Toilet is not on YouTube Kids, I don't believe, because YouTube Kids doesn't allow comments, and every single Skibidi Toilet video I've seen from that guy's channel, the comments section is open. So if it was for YouTube Kids, then no one would be allowed to comment. So that's expected. No, Skibidi Toilet is not YouTube Kids. Overjoyed says, SoyTube Kids is my favorite YouTube Kids channel. SoyTube Kids. Searching Skibidi Yoda incognito has your video as the third result. The third result? What's the first result? Gotta watch out. Incognito Skibidi Yoda. Misa likes you. You're so skibidi. Says HRI105ROB. Nicholas Grum says that's at the top. At least. Wait, what's at the top? That's at the top. At least. It was the first time I searched. The first and second results have since swapped. Well, if it hits the algorithm. If it hits the algorithm, hopefully I won't get copyright striked for making a Skibidi toilet parody. I wonder if you would do that. I would hope that someone is like a channel as big as his wouldn't like try and do kind of crazy copyright strike type stuff like that. I assume he wouldn't. I don't think he would mind if someone was trying to make their own like Skibidi toilet stuff. Boy. I'm running out of dots. Hippos Grum says my videos aren't that great and never got that many views. I'm thinking of unlisting them except for the singular one that somehow got 11k views. Well, realistically, I would only bother unlisting any of my videos if I felt like they were cluttering up the channel. Like, me personally, I unlisted a lot of my earlier videos. I put them in the Jar Jar Studios like vintage collection, just so that they weren't there. And then I also took all the green screen videos that were on this channel and I put them in an unlisted playlist. And then I made the second channel for the green screens and put all the green screens on that channel now. So yeah, it can be helpful to unlist videos that you feel like they don't need to be there anymore, or they don't really fit the channel anymore. But also, if you're just unlisting them because you think they're bad, maybe you want to leave them up, because as you make videos and you get better at it, sometimes people want to see the earliest videos that you made. Sometimes people are interested in seeing how you got to where you got to, how you did it, and because they want to do it themselves. That's what I did with a lot of channels that I liked. I would look up their older videos to see how garbage their earliest videos were, so that I could encourage myself to make videos myself. Alright. Hippos Grum says, I haven't posted anything in 2 years, and it's mostly miraculous ladybug related. Miraculous ladybug? Never heard of that. Whatever that is. The miraculous ladybug? RTV says, I'd leave them up, Hippo. I've had a video take off years after posting. Yeah, that's another thing, is sometimes a video might end up blowing up later on. Sometime down the line it might get popular. You never know with the way the algorithm is. Sometimes the strangest videos pop off. Which, hopefully that happens to me sometime soon. You know what's kind of funny? For anyone who's interested, there's a channel called Ashplat. And Ashplat started around the same time that I did. Both of our channels started in 2016. They started, I think, only a few months apart. And our very first video for both of our channels, our very first video was a John Cena meme. Interesting little fact about Jar Jar Studios Plus and Ashplat. Our channel started the same year, and they both started with a John Cena meme. Coincidence? I think not. Oh boy. Now it's time for step 2. Jam Monkey Face says, why is Darth Jar Jar here? For the same reason that Anakin's blowing up the Death Star. We're making it the new canon. Jam Monkey Face says, Anakin blew up the Death Star again? Yes, again. Second time. Happened a second time. Happened the first time, Jedi Council got pissed off. Happened the second time, and they told him, okay, you're not getting the rank of Master. Don't care what you say. Whoa, look at that. These teeth line up pretty nicely. Look at that. Oh, I absolutely need to add in... That's a good idea. I totally forgot that. Nathan Outdoors, you just reminded me of something. Thank you very much.
Your general's command ship is dead ahead.
We're gonna put this right in here. And we're gonna put the younglings in the background. It's gonna be Governor Tarkin sitting here, and in the background there's gonna be a bunch of younglings staring wide mouths open. There are too many of them. What are we going to do? Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're gonna do, kid. You're not gonna like it. Where is the youngling? it the... Maybe it's in the Anakin folder. I think this is it right here. Yeah, it is. Maybe I should just replace. Maybe I should just replace Tarkin with the youngling. It'd just be the youngling sitting there.
Your general's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master.
Master Tarkin, there are too many of them. What are we going to do? Jam Monkey Face says, I'll be going to bed now. See you on the next stream, Jar. Good night. Hey, see you around, Jam Monkey Face. Have a nice night. Thanks for coming by. Oh, Jedi Obi-Wan Kenobi's back. Hey. You, Master Kenobi, you survived. Super Count Dooku is here, flying in with the memberships. Thank you very much, Super Count Dooku. I appreciate it. You know, Super Count, there was a guy here on the last stream, Gamer Templar, and he said that if I streamed today, he was gonna buy a membership. That's what he said. But when I streamed today, he came in chat, said that he couldn't find, that he had the money, but he couldn't find a card to buy a membership. Now, I had flashbacks. Of course, that gave me flashbacks to the other guy that said he was going to give me, €2 if I did my best Lego Yoda Death Sound impression, and then he never gave me the money. He promised me. He said, "I'll give you €2." Super Count Dooku says, and yet he is here. Yes, exactly. He's here, but he didn't buy a membership. He said, "I will do it." I said, and I told him yesterday, "Hey, do not tell me that you're gonna buy a membership if you're not going to buy a membership." And he said, "Oh, I wouldn't tell you then not do it." I promise, I guarantee you, I'm gonna buy a membership. And then he didn't. But at least I have you, Super Count Dooku. At least I have you. If all I have is you, Super Count Dooku, we'll have all the members that we'll ever need. And the best quality members, too. As pooped by Anakin Skywalker says, so basically confirming that Anakin is better than Luke. Super Count Dooku gifted 5 more Jar Jar Studios Plus memberships. This time it went to 4% milk. 4% milk. Nintendo Saber, Steve Yarnell, Fruit Par, and 4MDT21. I've seen 4MDT21 in the streams. Thank you very much, Super Count Dooku. I have been looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this. I want your feedback, Count Dooku. What did you think of the latest episode? What did you think of the latest video that I made? Out of 10. What was it out of 10? Super Count Dooku said, truly horrifying. Truly horrifying. Hey, that may be horrifying, but if that video gets... I promise you, if that video gets upwards of 10,000 views or more, I'm going to make another one. I will make another one. If it gets 10,000 views or more, I will make another one. I will continue the saga. If Mark Hamill says he is Luke Skywalker and Luke Skywalker is him, does that mean that Luke Skywalker supports Joe Biden? Joe Biden. Luke Skywalker supports Joe Biden. Wake up, Joe Biden. Wake I have to... now that you mention it, I have to watch that again. That is so good. Where is it? Where is that video now? Oh, here it is.
Joe Biden.
This video is so good.
Joe Biden, wake up. Joe Biden, wake up. 9/11. Today's same day. What happened 2001? This is Wally P.O.K. Anakin. Actual Pacheco the Sun, Texas, USA. 24/7 every day. Wake up in USA. George W. Bush, they make a 9/11.
Joe
Biden.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden, wake up. Joe Biden, wake up.
Joe Biden, wake up. Joe Biden.
9/11. Today's same day. What happened 2001. This is Wally P.O.K. Anakin. Actual Pacheco the Sun, Texas, USA. 24/7 every day. I'm wake up in USA. George W. Bush, they make a 9/11.
George W. Bush, they make a 9/11. George W. Bush, they make a 9/11. Wake up, Joe Biden. Cultist Gordon, you're here. Brother, what's going on? Riddler says, I was playing Battlefront 2 and got the notification. I was like, WTF. Yeah, you got a free membership from Super Count Dooku. So, thank him. Shout out to Super Count Dooku for the membership, Riddler. Actually, I don't think I'll need to add this. I can add this to another. I can add this scene to another video. I think I already know exactly what I need to add for the final touches for this video. Riddler says, how can I start using Jar Jar's emotes? Well, the emotes here. I'll pop out the chat, I'll show you. The emotes are right here. This little button right here, next to the most important button on here, which is show your support for Jar Jar Studios Plus with the super stickers, the super chats. That's the most important thing. But next to that most important button, there's the emotes right here, and the emotes have we got Yoda, we got Baby Jar Jar, not Baby Jar Jar, it's Jar Jar winks. Some people assume that that's like Jar Jar's son, but it's not actually. Those are just allegations. And we have Ki-Adi-Mundi, we got Padme and Count Dooku, and we got Obi-Wan Kenobi, General Grievous, Hondo Ohnaka, Jar Jar Binks, Chief Palpatine, and Darth Maul. Preston says, when I saw that on the gram, you know the caption, I knew we was doomed. Yes. And we got Newt Gunray and Mace Windu, Anakin, and Jedi Bob. Preston says, bro was fake news on that. You are fake news. Preston says that guy's a fake fan. That guy is in a Star Wars show. That guy is not just a fake fan. He's in a Star Wars show, and he's trying to pretend like he's excited about. Look, he says it in the interview. I'm gonna show you. He says it in the interview right here.
In the end, it's better for understanding and not trying to be best friends. We're not trying to take everybody in, but what was so to this Jedi Force leading the people, leading the universe. A tear dropped, and then I did my research and looked
right here. He says he was excited to get a green lightsaber.
Super excited to have green. I mean, just because the connections to all of those characters.
He said he was really excited to have a green lightsaber at first because, the connections to all of those characters, of course. The connections to all of those characters, of course. Like, he doesn't realize that almost every single Jedi has, like, a green or blue lightsaber. and he's like, the connections to all of... Like, he could have said Yoda. Okay, Yoda's got a green lightsaber. A connection to my favorite character, Yoda. Or Qui-Gon Jinn. My favorite character, Qui-Gon Jinn. My favorite character, Luke Skywalker. Because they have green lightsabers. They got green lightsabers. He could have named one character with a green lightsaber. Instead he says, the connections to all those, characters. Because he has no idea what he's talking about. Ah yes, the people who identify as Sith. Yes.
And when they were like, whoa,
like this guy, he's an interview for a Star Wars show, and it's clear that this guy has no idea about literally anything in Star Wars. Like, do you know how many black people there are that you could have chosen that actually have watched the Star Wars movies and are actors and like the Star Wars movies and would like to be in the films? What's the actor's name? John Boyega. He was a Star Wars fan. He's actually seen the movies, and if they had cared to write his character properly, then he would have made a great addition to the Star Wars universe. He's a good actor, and I would have liked to have seen them do him justice. Unfortunately, they didn't, and instead they choose this guy, who I don't know what he fills his head with, but clearly it's not the work that he has to do, which is being an actor on a Star Wars show. they had to choose the guy that has never even watched a Star Wars movie in his entire life. Okay, they should have chosen someone. If you're going to have someone on the show, you could choose someone like John Boyega. John Boyega was excited about being a Star Wars character. Ewan McGregor, excited about being in Star Wars. Okay, people that are passionate about the franchise, that like the movies, should be allowed in the movies. Now, unless of course it's like a really high profile actor like Peter Cushing here, who didn't know anything about Star Wars, but because this is the very first Star Wars film, but is just generally a good actor. Unless it's one of those type of actors, if you're gonna cast like a brand new type of actor that is not known to anyone, I mean, at the very least, they should know something about the source material. But Anakin said, as pooped by Anakin says, Ewan's uncle Dennis Lawson, who played Wedge Antilles. Yeah, I've heard that little factoid. It's interesting how everyone is related outside. Everyone in the Star Wars universe is related, except in real life. They're also related in real life. But like, it's so disappointing. But it's just so typical of like a Disney Star Wars project, is bring on a bunch of people that don't know anything about the franchise that they're in and don't care, and only want to push their own agenda. So you get stuff like Anakin blowing up the Death Star. Like, first movie, the first movie was Luke Skywalker, and he blew up the Death Star. Okay, that movie, you know when that movie came out? It came out in 1977. Okay, even people that aren't enthralled with Star Wars have at least seen the 1977 A New Hope. There are lots of people that I know that weren't really interested in Star Wars that much, but they've at least seen that. They've at least seen that one movie. Time Warp Drive says they have to hire people who don't know Star Wars, otherwise they wouldn't cooperate. I think that's probably some aspect of it. Like if they got an actor, you know. But even like, look, even Mark Hamill's actor, he went along with it. And I mean, at the very least, Mark Hamill was vocal about saying that he didn't like the character changes, and that, you know, I can appreciate that. But yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why they do that, is they choose people that don't know anything about the franchise and don't care, so that they'll just do whatever the directors want them to do. Instead of, you know, you pick someone who really cares about Star Wars, they'll be like, hey director, you know, this scene actually doesn't really make any sense because... Shut up, do what you're told. But this scene, you know, are you sure the Force would work like that? I don't think hyperspace actually works that way. Hey, director, maybe we should change this. Be quiet. Do what you're told. Time Warp Drive. He was Yeah, I know he was contractually obligated. He signed on thinking Lucas was helming it. Yeah, that's one of the biggest disappointments of the sequels, is that they didn't even take any input of George Lucas into account at all. Like the person who started it, I started this company. You know, the person who started the company, they didn't listen to any of his input, they just threw it all away. Thank you, George, for this script idea. Where's the trash? Here it is. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this away. Alright, let's see how this is so far.
The General's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master.
That's where we're at so far. Nathan Outdoors says, I can't believe Star Wars is doing this. Fire in the Hole Hangout with King Neo says, if this ends by. This ends by. It's not going to end.
But if you can't look and see that Anakin blowing up the Death Star possibly killed millions and millions of people. Anakin blowing up the Death Star. Anakin blowing up the Death Star.
Oh no! Oh no!
I was super excited to have Green. I mean,
The General's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master.
I was super excited to have Green. I mean, just because, you know, the connections to all of those. The connections to all of those characters.
Oh, no, 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 no.
if you can't look and see that Anakin blowing up the Death Star possibly killed millions and millions of people. Anakin blowing up the Death Star. Anakin blowing up the Death Star.
Oh no! Oh no! Your general's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master.
I was super excited to have Green. I mean, just because, you know, the connections to all of those characters.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Let's see if there's anything else we can find in this interview.
Actually, we're going to switch you out and give you yellow. A tear dropped, and then I did my research and looked in, and I also realized, like, wait, Rey has a yellow one. She's pretty.
Super Count Dooku sends a huge super chat. $5 Canadian. Good news, I can copy the Camino structure as discussed previously with the structure block commands. Very interesting. That is fantastic. What day will you be available next week, do you think? We'll make a Minecraft stream for that day. Thank you very much again for the $5. The $5 Canadian. I want to use this song in I want to use this song extended.
But if you can't look and see that Anakin blowing up the Death Star possibly killed millions and millions of people. Anakin blowing up the Death Star. Anakin blowing up the Death Star.
Oh no! Oh no! Your general's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry.
Super Count Dooku says it is fantastic for me since I don't have to build the same structure many times again. That is fantastic. I mean, because it's fantastic for me too, because that does shorten the amount of time it will take to create Camino. Hopefully we'll be able to create something that's very similar on Geonosis as well, if that's possible. I don't know.
Master?
So with the commands, are you able to like copy an area that you've built and then basically paste it somewhere else? Is that what you're able to do with the commands? I think I should add, I need to add the Regatamar too.
Yeah, you got it. Great tattoo.
Okay. I don't have the right one imported. Rots. I need Rots opening scenes. Here it is.
The fun begins.
This is where the fun begins. He says this is where the fun begins. And then immediately after that, clones are getting blown up. I'm gonna go help them out. This is where the fun it's not so fun anymore, is it? Super Count Dooku says Tuesday does not work for me, unfortunately, but I could either do Friday at 2 p.m. your time or 5 p.m. your time on Monday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Effectively, it's copying an XYZ area and putting it at another XYZ area. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Like the stuff, it kind of like what I was messing around with the other day with deleting whole sections. I think Friday is the best time because I don't know yet how this is gonna shape up. Like I said, if that Skibidi toilet video, if it does well, I'm thinking I'm gonna make another one. If it does really well, look. If it gets 20, 30,000 views, look, the people have spoken. The people have spoken. Clearly, they're willing to click on a Skibidi toilet video, so if it does well, I'm gonna make another one. But if it doesn't surpass 10,000 views, then maybe I won't. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Nathan Outdoors is gonna have to get a bunch of his friends to watch that video a lot of times over and over again. Alright. Super Count Dooku says, I'll put Friday onto my day planner then. Alright, perfect. I will let you know if anything changes during the week, but I don't think it will. So plan for Friday at 2 p.m. And I will also plan for Friday at 2 p.m.
We got him. We got him, R2.
We got him, R2. Nathan Outdoors says, I hope there's a part 2. Like I said, if there is a part 2, I gotta... Nathan Outdoors, where do you think part 2 should take place? I'm thinking either the duel between Dooku and Anakin and Obi-Wan, or maybe Dooku, Anakin, and Obi-Wan in Attack of the Clones, or maybe maybe the Phantom Menace when the doors open. And Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan will say, "We'll handle this," because it's a Skibidi toilet mall, and they'll say, "We'll handle this," and they'll whip out plungers. They'll whip out, instead of lightsabers, they'll whip out spike plungers. Be like, "We'll handle this." We'll handle this. And they'll whip out the spike plungers, and then Skibidi Mall will scream, and this toilet will turn around and go the other way. We'll handle this. Skibidi Yoda should happen in Empire Strikes Back on Dagobah. That would be a perfect place. That whole swamp is like a... that whole swamp is a muddy, poopy, kind of stinky place, so that's a perfect place for a Yibbity toilet. Super Count Dooku says the video already has 4,000 views, about 1,000 more when I watched it an hour ago. Let's go, Skibidi toilet. Let's go, please. Please. I gotta pay my bills the end of this month. Come on. I gotta pay my rent, please. Skibidi toilet, please help me pay my rent. Skibidi toilet, please. I wonder if Disney Plus is offering free trials, because I haven't had Disney Plus for, well, I haven't had Disney Plus for like almost a year now, so I wonder if they'd give me a free trial for a month so I could watch all the Acolyte episodes and then get rid of my Disney Plus again. It looks like we got some, someone else has already had this Skibidi toilet idea for Star Wars characters. Although this looks like AI generated. This is definitely AI generated. Skibidi C-3PO. K-pop, like K-pop minifigure Skibidi toilet. Look at this. Skibidi toilet Vader is just sitting inside of a toilet. It's not his head inside of a toilet. It's just him. It's just him sitting in the toilet. And we got Skibidi Chewbacca. This guy actually looks like... this Skibidi Chewbacca actually looks terrifying. Oh, Skibidi R2. I don't even know what this is. Is this supposed to be a Skibidi toilet, or is it just R2 stuck to the wall? Skibidi toilet R2D2 is just, he's got a toilet seat on the attached to his back. Yoda is just sitting in the toilet. Obi-Wan's also sitting in the toilet. Stormtrooper's attached to the toilet. C-3PO is the toilet. Yeah, these guys they're all just sitting inside the toilet for no reason at all. Skibidi Yoda versus Super Count Dooku. That's a good idea as well. Because Super Count Dooku can be firing his Uzi at Skibidi Yoda, and he'll be like mangling his face. Although I don't know how I would portray that. I guess it can be. I guess I can use uglier and uglier, more distorted versions of Yoda as he gets damaged. Nathan Outdoors says, I'm gonna wait until after the episodes of the Acolyte come out, and then I'm gonna watch it. I might just end up watching clips on YouTube and not actually going to bother to, like, not actually trying to see it. To me, it's just not interesting. Like, the trailer didn't even interest me slightly. Like, for example, the Kenobi show, I had a bad feeling about it. But at the same time, it was still the Kenobi show, so I wanted to go see it because they were bringing back Ewan McGregor. But then it ended up being trash. But I mean, at least with the Acolyte, I have no investment, no interest in seeing Leslie Headland's characters or anything. I don't even want to see it, so. And I think that's the way a lot of people feel about it. I doubt that they're gonna make any money off of this. I mean, it's going straight. It's just going straight on Disney Plus. So like, what can you expect from it?
We got him, R2.
Nathan Outdoors says, for sure, it's just gonna be bad. It's just gonna be bad. Yeah. That's what I think it will be. Yeah. Super Count Dooku. The combination of... Maybe it's time for a revival of Just as the Founding Fathers Intended. Although I don't... Maybe that wouldn't actually, like, blow up or anything, but... I consider the possibility, like, hey, what if I remade my most popular video, except it had Skibidi Yoda in it? So, like, I own a Skibidi toilet for home defense, just as the Founding Fathers intended. That kind of ruins the meme. That's just that's kind of cringe. What a mess of a video that would be. Maybe Count Dooku owns, like, a machine pistol for home defense to defend against the invading Skibidi toilets, the Skibidi Yoda toilets. I don't know. But Super Count Dooku got me going with that one, so...
But if you can't look and see that Anakin blowing up the Death Star possibly killed millions and millions of people, Anakin blowing up the Death Star, Anakin blowing up the Death Star.
Oh no! Oh no! Your general's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master.
We got him, R2.
Where is that? Where is my sound effect? Where's my...
I was super excited to have Green. I mean, just because, you know, the connections to all of those characters.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Super Count Dooku says, yes, I must defend myself against the Skibidi Yodas. See what it did to Sidious? It's what the founding fathers would have intended had they known. Exactly. Imagine if the founding fathers knew about Skibidi Toilet. Imagine if they knew that 250 years in the future. Is it 250 years in the future? Yeah, I think so. 250 years in the future, approximately. That's an approximation. Let's see, if we're starting from 1776, from the Declaration of Independence, that's 24 years to 1800, and then so 224 years plus 2024. There's 248. Okay, so we're like 2 years away from 250 years. So imagine if 250 years ago the founding fathers knew what was coming. They knew about Skibidi Toilet. And they knew it was necessary for the invention of time travel. Because only a child with severe brain rot and special mental disabilities will be able to create time machines. Time machines cannot be created by a normal human being. It has to be an abnormal, twisted individual. Twisted and evil because of Skibidi Toilet. And they're going to create the most terrifying invention of all, the time machine. And they're going to destroy the world as we know it. The entire world, without anyone even knowing, the entire world is going to be destroyed by Skibidi Toilet. And nobody even knew. Nobody even expected what was coming. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Oh no, I'm running out of room. I need to increase the length. This is one of the best YouTube songs I think I've found. Very moving, very... Very powerful, moving song. Hippo's Grum says, or once again, they could steal magical jewelry from two teenagers to recreate the world how they want it. Exactly. I mean, yeah. Just as the founding Skibidi Yodas intended. Super Count Dooku, I just saw that comment. It is what the founding fathers would have intended had they known. Had they known, they would have intended this from the beginning. No, that's not true. That's impossible. Search your feelings. You know it to be true. Had they known it, they would have intended it.
My.
Call Me Diffuse says, I've been looking forward to this. I've been looking forward to this.
I hear a new apprentice you have, Emperor. Or should I call you Darth?
I was super excited to have Green. I mean, just because, you know, the connections to all of those characters.
Oh, no, no. No, no, no.
I hear a new apprentice you have, Emperor. Or should I call you Darth?
Darth. Wah!
But if you can't look and see the Anakin
Darth. Wah!
blowing up the Death Star, possibly killing millions and millions of people. Anakin blowing up the Death Star. Anakin blowing up the Death Star.
Oh no! Oh no! Your general's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master.
We got him, R2.
I was super excited to have Green. I mean, just because, you know, the connections to all of those characters.
Oh, no.
I hear a new apprentice you have, Emperor. Or should I call you Darth?
But if you can't look and see the Anakin blowing up the Death Star, possibly killed millions and millions of people. Anakin blowing up the Death Star. Anakin blowing up the Death Star.
Oh, no.
Anything else that I need to add to this video, or do you think it's good? Think it's good to go? You think it's good to go? Chat, what do you think?
Oh, no. Your general's command ship is dead ahead.
Well, have you noticed the shields are still up? Sorry, Master.
We got him, R2.
I need a shake effect right here. Hippos Grum says, I think you should have removed the split second of Yoda death sound. Alright, yeah, well, I'll remove that. Because I already have it, I already have that death sound at the end, so I guess that makes sense. Oh, where is it? Oh, here it is.
I was super excited to have Green. I mean, just because, you know, the connections to all of those characters.
Oh, no.
I hear a new apprentice you have, Emperor. Or should I call you Darth?
There it is. Darth Plague Doctor says, what if the youngling just said Master Skywalker and was cut off? There. What if? Well, that would make that could work in the video, but I think that I would have to like edit a headset on the youngling or something, because there's. Well, I guess it would make sense, because, yeah, the youngling's staring out the window at... It's too late. It's exporting already. It's a good idea, but for another time. A good video for another time. Super Count Dooku says, there are scenes of Luke saying hang on, or generally being indignant, particularly on Dagobah. Yes. Yeah, I should have used the clip from Luke where he says, I don't even know what we're doing here. We're wasting our time." Luke in front of Disney Plus saying, "I don't even know what we're doing here. We're wasting our time." Joe Biden, wake up, Joe Biden. Joe Biden. We got him, R2. Alright, this video it's halfway done exporting. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I'll be back. I plan on being back tomorrow as well. This video should be out in like another 30 minutes or so. But thank y'all for watching. Big thank you again to Super Count Dooku for the memberships, for the super chat. I appreciate it very much. Count Dooku putting in work. And unfortunately, Gamer Templar did not become a member despite promising me that he would if I streamed today. How disappointing. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and have a nice night. I'll see you all later.